Okay, now we're going to go over, again, it's a type of percent increase, decrease. This is page 31 if you're in Mrs. Chemers's packets. And this first question or problem says, increase 12 by 25%. Now, the problem with the way that's worded is they don't really mean take 12 and increase it by the decimal equivalent of 25%, which is 0.25. And so two words are left out of this when they say increase 12 by 25%. What they really want you to do is increase 12 by 25% of 12. And when we write it like that, you know exactly what to do. You take 12 and you add 25% of 12. So one way to do it is to say the new amount, or x, equals the old amount, which is 12, plus 25% of means multiply of 12. That is one way to do it. That is the way I like to do it. If that makes sense to you, that's great. But if you're the type that likes the percent proportion better, then what we can do is we can say we want to know what is 25% of 12. So the 12 goes there. I'm sorry, the 100 always goes here. So the of number goes on the bottom. The percent goes on top of the 100. And we're trying to solve for x. So whether you do it this way or this way, 25% of 12 is 3. So x equals 3, and then I would say 12 plus 3 equals 15. So if I increase 12 by 25% of 12, I'm increasing it by 3. Or here, I say 12 plus 3. So x equals 15. Now, the next one says decrease 20 by 40%. So the two words missing, 40% of what? 40% of 20. So one way to do it is to take the old 20, decrease it by 40% of 20, which means multiply. So 40% of 20 is 8, so this is 20 minus 8 equals 12. If you want to do the percent proportion way, we say, what is 40% of 20? And then when we solve here, we get x equals 8, and you do 20 minus 8 equals 12. Okay? So whether you'd like to do the equation way or the percent proportion way, it's fine. If you do the percent proportion way, it's 2 steps. First, you find the percent, and then you either add or subtract the percent to your original number. So I want you all to stop the video, and you're going to try to do 8, 9, 10, and 11 on your own. And when you're done, start the video again and see if you're right. Now, number 8. For number 8, you either say increase 78 by 80% of 78. It would be 78 plus 0.8 times 78. And that answer is 140.4. Or you set up a proportion. X over 78 equals 80 over 100. X is 62.4. And you take 78 and you add 62.4 and you get 140.4. Now, number 9 says decrease 108 by 90% of 108. So 108 minus 90% of 108. Or you set up a percent proportion. X over 108 equals 90 over 100. X equals 97.2. 108 minus 97.2 is 10.8. Now, for the next one, very similar. This is the equation way. This is the proportion way, but the answer is 12,325. And number 11 is old, new, change. The old is 235, the new is 650, the change is 415. We do change over original equals x over 100, and the percent increase is 177%. Okay, so I'll show you the answers again. 140.4, 10.8, 12,325, and 177%.